In discussions of reducing car dependency, one often hears, what about the people in remote rural areas? My gut instinct is people shouldn't be living there in the first place. This guy's crazy. The solution is to give them generous grants to relocate among other humans. That's psychotic, dude. What the dude, I don't want to hear from like I don't want to hear from neoliberal the weirdos that want to like literally ethnically cleanse fucking rural people living in like rural areas, okay? That's so insane. But what if they like living in remote rural areas? Sorry, you can't always get what you want. A lot of people would like to live in dense transit-rich settings, but can't. Either because they can't afford it or simply doesn't exist where they are. And if this sounds harsh, okay, I don't want to even read this, dude. Funko Pop motherfucker. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to see that. I don't want to hear that. Don't send me disgusting neoliberal tweets, okay? The disdain they have for the working poor is apparent, okay? They feel as though, like, you know, everyone needs to live on top of one another in big cities. It's the classic soy-facing Matt Iglesias, 1 billion Americans, soy, bad chest take. I hate weird neoliberal urbanists, dude. Oh my God. How about building mass transit to rural areas too? No, God forbid. You have to forcibly relocate them. You know, famously, these social democracies that they look up to, regardless of their neoliberal Austrian economist values that they don't even abide by, those places famously do not have anything other than urban sprawl. They do not have, rural areas with adequate public transit. Motherfuckers want to talk about Germany and the Netherlands and without ever recognizing some of the things that those governments offer to its people. Nobody wants to live on top of your ass, dude. In Germany, the regional trains stop like every 5 minutes because they go to all the small towns still faster than U.S. trains. Exactly. This guy thinks only poor people live in urban areas. No, he thinks only poor people live in rural areas, and they would all want to live in a city, but they can't because they don't have enough money or some shit. When in fact, people might want to just like live in a rural area. It's fine. There's no issue with that. America has a ton of space. Part of the reason why I always say like, part of the reason why I always mention that you don't have to exclusively build on top of one another. Anyway.